It began innocently enough, as most magic does, over 3 decades ago, 8 o'clock at night. Light drizzle falling, coating the ground like a gossamer of pearl. Typical weather on any given day in this corner of the planet. The neophyte was instructed to find a stone, sit, be still, and connect with the spirit of place. He thought it an odd request. How do I connect with the spirit of place? Do I pray? I thought religion had nothing to do with this type of work. Among the circle of upright megaliths, one appeared to be beckoning him. Aren't stones supposed to be hard and lifeless objects? Am I imagining things? But he did as instructed, sat on the damp grass, his back pressed to cold bluestone, and closed his eyes. The visions rushed in. A tall figure presented itself, human-like, but not quite human. Luminous yet paradoxically physical. 2 large, wing-like appendages wrapped around his back. With one arm extended, he handed the neophyte a sword sheathed in bluish flames. Some kind of non-verbal communication was exchanged. Precisely what it meant was not immediately clear. A sane mortal would have had the common sense to walk away by now. But the experience felt peaceful, even loving. He took a breath and immersed himself in this new, yet uncertain experience. There's nothing like entering uncharted territory to shape one's character. Then came a voice from above, quietly spoken. In your own time, make your way over to the hut for a cup of tea. One of the night watchmen had walked across the stone circle to remind the neophyte that private time had reached its conclusion. Time to depart, or return, depending on one's point of view. What? Has it been 2 hours? I couldn't have closed my eyes for more than a few minutes. What just happened? The neophyte stood up, groggy and uncertain, as though walking on shifting sand, and wandered over to the teacher. So, how was it for you? She said. The neophyte calmly described his experience in vivid detail. It was unlike a dream, or vision, or hallucination. It seemed more like a meeting between 2 interpenetrating worlds where, for a few minutes, or 2 hours, 2 separate entities standing on opposite continents separated by time and space met on common ground. No, none of this was chemically induced. He hadn't taken drugs. The teacher was aghast. You received a flaming sword on your first visit here.